And this story should be a fun one because of the pace these teams play at. It's all about the up-tempo game for them.
Right, transition, fast break, the opportunity to be electric every trip down the floor. I will be surprised if the shot clock gets below 10 once tonight.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Bridges and Washington are up in the forward positions. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. Now here's Ball, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And Rozier, here we go. From 13 feet, it goes down.
The more of those mid-range jumpers Rozier hits, the more the passing lanes will open up for him.
There's the pass to Drummond. Curry on the wing. Drummond sets the screen for Curry. Back to Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game.
And out the line, shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Andre Drummond amongst a select group, right? The 20-20 guys, those who can get you 20 points and 20 rebounds on any given night. There haven't been too many of them over the years.
And he's good on the second. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
Now, here's Rozier. After the miss from KD. Over Irving. And it's Rozier again missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And that one, good.
This guy's a really clever penetrator. You have to be aware of Seth Curry's craftiness on the drive.
Ball against Irving. In the corner, it's Bridges. From past the arc, that falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Durant. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And it's Rozier missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And he gets it back. Nailed from three-point land. Hornets trail by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Rozier the pass to Ball. Plumlee with a screen on Irving. And it's Ball penetrating. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Twice on the pipe. Send it back, Andre Drummond.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Harrell, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Washington. Martin's checked in for Bridges. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Rozier. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
One thing you know, if Montrezl Harrell is playing pick and roll, he will roll hard to the basket and be a threat.
Johnson the screen. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McDaniels. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Ball. And no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Brooklyn leading by 3. Thomas finds Dragic. Now here's Mills. Back to Dragic. Aldridge with a screen on Ball. Clock at 4. Dragic dishes to Thomas. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
Pass to Harrell. Dishes it to Oubre. Shot from 6. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Brooklyn called for the foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Kelly Oubre. At the line with 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
Second free throw, no good. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Nets. 6-point lead. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Harrell setting the pick for Ball. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss, and here are the Nets. They're on a 15-5 run. Mills passes to Aldridge. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Pass to Johnson. Over Harrell. Shot by Johnson, no good. Left side, Ball. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to digging in at the defensive end as well.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort from our wings as well, helping me out. I may not make the right play every time on the defensive end, but we're doing a great job of covering for one another, and I cover for my teammates as well as they cover for me. So, that's just a tribute to our team's success on the defensive end.
Well, it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively.
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Nets. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Irving is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Irving. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Rozier. KD can't get it to go. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
Irving's shot is good.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
Oubre passes to Rozier. Plumlee sets the pick for Rozier. Driving the lane, and he banks in the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Passes it to KD. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The pass to Rozier. Wants to get it to Oubre and does. That evens the score.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Plumlee. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
The first free throw is good.
What we know, guys, unequivocally is when Kyrie Irving feels good about the team he's playing on and the situation he's in, he's one of the league's toughest players to deal with.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Rozier against Irving. Rozier kicks to Washington. Rozier with a screen on Durant. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Bridges shot, good.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from it.
And then Durant with the jam. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Bridges outside. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Kevin Durant. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Harrell after the basket by Brooklyn. He dishes it to Oubre. Shoots over Curry. The shot missing. Great D that time from Irving. Outside Curry. The Nets need to get a shot off here. They grab their own miss. He kicks it to Irving. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Bridges a screen on Irving. Ball, the pass to Harrell. Looking to end the run. Back to ball. Oubre outside. Harrell setting the pick for Oubre. Takes the 13-footer. And Irving pulls it down.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more? There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ball gets to Harrell. Pass to Bridges. Oubre outside. Oh, good on the triple. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against Utah. Pass to Irving. To the paint. passes it to Claxton. Outside Irving. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Martin dishes the ball. Shoots. That shot, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
You got to stop penetration. That's the focus right now. They're getting to the paint. Just way too many points in the paint. Too many breakdowns all over the board defensively.
Yeah, that has to tighten up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting. And this game is delivered as we've seen two top players battling mano a mano. You've both experienced being the top two players on your respective teams.
That's generous.
Oh, you're saying that Kobe and Big Shot Rob are better than you, right?
No, I was talking about you, Kitty.
All right, now let's break down the first half. It's been a productive game so far for the Nets.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shot, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Hornets trail by 8, setting the floor for the Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Bridges and Washington are up in the forward positions. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Outside for Durant. 6 on the shot clock. It's Curry outside. No good on the shot. And the Hornets now going the other way.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Now, here's Washington. No points in the game yet for him. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here is Irving. After the miss from KD.
Kyrie Irving can be the catalyst, or he can be the finisher. Catch-and-shoot game is on point.
You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
And Brooklyn has possession, following the 3 by Charlotte. Drummond with a screen on Bridges. Here's Brown. Plumlee with some nice D.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Drummond working against Ball. Bridges inside. Can't cash in from close range. And Katie, here we go. 2 points. That one goes.
Man, He is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Now, here's Washington. He's got 5. And it's Rozier missing.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Hornets trail by 5. Ball, the pass to Rozier. Inside. Bridges inside. Guarded by Kerr. Washington, that's good.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Some changes for Charlotte. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Bridges. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Ball. Now here's Dragic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Thomas goes in, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. Charlotte trailing. And the pass to Washington. And here is Harrell. Clock at 6. Pass to Washington. Mills with the steal. Here's Aldridge. Right side Thomas. Out to the right wing. Johnson sets the screen for Dragic. Second shot opportunity. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the middle. Oubre kicks to Rozier. 1:41 left to play here in the third. Here's Harrell. It's good. This game is all even. Harrell's got 6.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Pass to Dragic. Aldridge with a screen on Rozier. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Montrezl Harrell, such a sharp defensive player, reads the opponent and sends it back.
It's his first trip to the line.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And he makes the first.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles. A rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
Martin's checked in for P.J. Washington. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Harrell finds Oubre. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Oubre. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
He's starting to develop that range. Maybe the stroke isn't perfect, but Oubre showing promise.
Dragic against Rozier. No good from Dragic. Charlotte in the lead. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Harrell, the pass to Oubre. Harrell setting the pick for Oubre. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Rozier with the ball. Jacks up a 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hornets on top, up 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Front-court spots filled by Durant and Griffin. Curry is out there with Irving, and it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Nets 5. And here's KD for 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Passes to Bridges. Oubre outside. From downtown, Brooklyn with the rebound. Curry's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Irving. And Drummond kicks to Curry. Drummond with a screen on Martin. Here's Curry. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks.
And for that game against Miami, you know they're going to want to make a statement in that contest. Taking down the top team in the East could definitely turn some heads.
This fearlessness, right? Kevin Durant in the catch and shoot, understanding here's an opportunity, I'm going to take advantage.
Bridges a screen on Irving. Here's Ball. Doesn't go for it. Great D that time from Griffin. KD against Martin. And it's in there. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Look at Kevin Durant, all 6'9", but what a handle. Gosh, that move was pretty.
Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Drummond with a screen on Ball. Irving back to Drummond. Plumlee with the steal. Ball surveying the defense. Right side, Martin. Now the pass to Ball. Rebounded by the Nets. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball against Irving. Plumlee with the steal. A fast break now for Charlotte. Martin with the ball. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
There's a fearlessness that Bridges brings to this team. He just welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Now here's Durant. Shoots over Ball. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Martin. Left side, Ball. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And the Nets making a change here. Brown's checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Washington comes in for Oubre, and it's Rozier in for Martin. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear James Borrego coaching his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Washington. Passes it to Bridges. No good from outside. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Durant. No good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Outside, Ball. Moving against Rozier. To the hoop, and it's good for 2. And the Hornets lead by 1.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Drummond sets the screen for Durant. Down low. And it's Drummond missing. Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. KD can't get it to go. Charlotte leading by 3. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Rozier kicks to Bridges. Plumlee with a screen on Crew. Rebound, Brooklyn. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's in!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Rozier against Curry. Now, here's Rozier. D right on him. No good.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Stepping the line with 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And out the line, shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, KD. It was a good start. What happened with that rough patch later on, though?
We weren't disciplined. We were just shooting shots just to shoot them, throwing passes just to pass them. No sense of urgency, no purpose. And against a team like that, they're looking for something to get them back in the game, and we just let them back in.
Close the door, but stuff to work on, I know, man. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.